I'm waiting for you on this section right here where she drops. So, whenever you're ready to continue. I don't even think you're gonna get...
go.
I don't even
reach out to her.
Wait. How do you have reach out to her? I thought that was unable because you got all the sunlight keys. Well, I have to reach out to her. Because that's the good ending.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let her go.
Alright.
Fig!
Oh, you're not on mine. It's I'm grabbing. Ringo's grabbing Fig's hand.
He just faded away.
It's anticlimactic.
No! Ringo, use Soul Hack! Fig has a soul, doesn't she? You can connect to it. What? But...
Just do it! You can't give up on her now! This is the only chance we've got! There's still a future where the two of you make it! So hurry!
Right.
A few days later.
We'll see you when you both get back.
She's soul hacking Fig.
Protection, set to 0. Soul Hack! Systems are go! I don't care if it destroys me! I know I can still save you! Don't leave me!
Did she get in? She did.
This is so... nice.
Whoops.
You think so?
After all the battle and danger you've been through, this is what you stepped back for. To help the children. To help give these new lives a future.
Please, it's nothing that noble.
Ringo's really depressed.
I'm not surprised.
Choosing not to fight doesn't make you weak. It made you a good person. I can fight so you don't have to. So the children don't have to.
You can't stay here.
Yeah, you definitely got the better ending.
Go back to the others.
I'm not leaving you here!
They're all just leaving Ringo? Just one at a time?
Well, they're in good spirits, but Ringo is not.
That's why I can never give up.
I still would have liked to do the bad ending first and then the good ending, but I can kind of understand why you'd want to just diverge.
I finally found you, Fig.
Oh, she's got her head sunk in
Ringo.
Fig's recipe book.
Yeah. Oh,
You hacked an ion construct soul? You're as reckless as ever.
Says the lady who tried to hack the entire human race. That's not like you. What am I saying? I can't say what's like you. I never even tried to know you. I think that ended up really weighing on you. In a lot of ways. I'm sorry, Fig.
No. I was the one who hurt you. And you're my friend. I'm the one who should apologize. I'm glad we got a chance to clear the air before we said goodbye.
What are you talking about, Fig? You're coming back with me. The squad's gonna kill me if I come back alone.
wait. Fig and the rest of Ion
I
Enemy
can't.
disappearing after all said was
I
done?
already made my decision
Yeah.
to fight you.
All it made was a core data twinkling away. Dang. I haven't set foot in the Axis since then. It's actually kind of hard now that Flam is gone. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. That really is a bad ending. It just... Oh. Is she taking over the orphanage?
Seems like it.
So... It's a pretty... Yours is a pretty somber ending. But... most of my time here, caught in this qualia prison, just like they do, at least until that day.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't call that a bad ending.
It's more like a neutral ending, because it makes me feel incomplete. Like there's still stuff that needs to be done. Is that the credits? Yeah, that's the credits. I'll go back to mine if you want to continue watching this.
I have to take responsibility for what I've done. And I want to honor Raven's memory in my own way.
So it was Raven who drove you to this.
You must think I'm so stupid. Trying to change the world just because my emotions took over.
Nah, that sounds like pretty much everyone I've ever met. Besides, my own emotions are the whole reason I'm here.
I think mine's gonna
Your
go on
death
for a
isn't
bit
gonna
longer.
make Raven happy. Even I know he wouldn't have wanted that. So come on.
If I go with you, I'd be betraying him.
Look, Fig. This
So-
world is way more complex than we
How
thought.
are we supposed to
We
do
can't just
the
let one
other Soul Matrix
One
bosses?
moment of pain
We can't
define
even
how
get
we
to
want to
them.
live our lives.
I don't know.
No single person thinks the same way. That's where all this conflict comes from. That's why you and I fought too. But if you see any beauty in those differences, then I don't think this is the right way to end it.
Ringo.
The two
I mean,
of
they'd
us,
probably just be,
I mean, all
you
of
know,
us
it's just
should
as
think about
frustrating
how to
as
deal
the
with
other
this.
ones.
Talk it over together, right?
I don't think I want to go through with
We
that.
can even fight or argue sometimes. We're part of Ion. We're supposed to have this transcendent intelligence,
Yeah, I think
right?
it's fine if we
We
just
can find an answer if we look hard.
choose to call it a series right here.
Come on.
Will you just be will we just be working towards getting pissed off? I don't even know how to upgrade the soul levels. You might wanna. She's not gonna do it.
Take my hand, Fig!
Why though?
Thank you, Ringo. But I believe this is the end. Farewell.
I got Moonlight keys every single time.
Ringo, give up! Let me go! If you don't, you'll get pulled in with me!
You can't leave. If you're gonna disappear somewhere else, then I'm coming with you. I don't want another sad goodbye. I don't want that ever again.
You can't just say that. That's not fair, Ringo.
Sorry. I know I'm being selfish, but it's okay. As long as we're together, I don't care where we go. Even if it means there's nothing waiting for us.
Ringo! It's you.
Raven?
Your story doesn't end here.
Ringo! Are you alright? Where's Fig? Is she with you? You two better get here
What
soon.
the hell?
Or we're coming in after you.
Yeah? And how do you plan to do that? Just be patient. We can trust them.
Hurry on back. Sounds like your friends are all waiting to see you.
Is that a figment?
Raven!
Somehow of Ion? How did he appear?
Fig, let's go home. Come on.
Saving clear data. Preparing to save clear data. Loading this clear data from the title menu will allow you to begin a new playthrough while carrying over certain elements from the old playthrough. When beginning this new playthrough, you'll be able to select what is carried over. Since clear data is a special type of save data used exclusively for starting a new game plus, the game progress made on that file cannot be loaded and or played.
A few days
It's
later.
recommended that you save your clear data on an empty save slot
You know,
or overwrite
I
an
was
unused
kinda
save
expecting
file.
some of that craziness at the municipal tower to make the news.
Well, not when so many people want it covered up. Sounds like Yatagarasu's doing a good job keeping the eyewitness accounts under control.
Phantom certainly doesn't want to stand out either. They've got their hands full smoothing everything over.
Hey, don't make that face. It's all in the past.
Exactly. Relax, girl. Have some pizza.
You Agents of Ion are going to be plenty busy yourselves. Better focus on the future instead of dwelling on the past.
Right. Thank you.
Oh yeah. What happened to the Covenants after all that anyway?
Yatagarasu's wondering the same thing.
Same here. Phantom's scrambling to find them. Nobody's got any idea what happened.
So either they disappeared or maybe someone else out there's got them now. No way to know for sure. Our summoning powers came back too. Kinda sad Sabbaths are off the table though.
I'm glad we managed to finish analyzing that. Our workaround was certainly a powerful system, but it wouldn't be right to keep those limitations in place indefinitely.
Especially since we'll be going our separate ways tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, snap out of it, boss. This is supposed to be our last hurrah before we all get back to our lives. You can't just give us the silent treatment now.
On a normal day, you'd be talking our ears
She's
off.
still not
It's because everyone's
satisfied.
leaving. She's feeling lonely.
What?
It's an unfamiliar parting. A sense of loss and longing, unlike the grief of death. It's a new experience, so we're not sure how to handle it.
Hey, it's not like that.
Whoa. There you go, I guess. Sounding a little more familiar.
So you do have a cute side. Strange that it'd only come out now.
Oh, shut up. Maybe now I don't have all these jerks following me around, I'll finally have some peace and quiet. Not that it matters, but what are everybody's plans anyway?
I'm going back to Yatagarasu. All things considered, I might have gone a little rogue. I'd better make a report, for good faith if nothing else. Plus, I've got more battles ahead of me. Fighting to end the fighting, right? How about you, Milady? If you need somewhere to go, I could vouch for you with Yatagarasu.
I'm fine, thanks. I'll be going
Fighting
back to the
to
Phantom
end the
Society.
fighting. Well,
Would they even take you back?
if Fig had
You
won,
literally
she would have
killed one
ended
of
the
their top
fighting.
guys.
It's not like the entire
different way.
organization is against me. Besides, I've got something I need to look into.
Ah, the beard guy. Azazel, huh?
Yes, him and the rest of the Grand Executors.
Wait, you two are just going back to your old gangs? If we're just gonna go back to killing each other here, I am not playing mediator for you.
I think they'll be fine. Arrow and Milady want the same thing. That's something we all share. Even you, Saizo.
Speaking of, what do you plan on doing next?
Probably gonna keep freelancing. The whole mess left me with a lot to think about, you know? But no more rolling with the highest bidder. I think from now on, I'm sticking to work I can be proud of. Protecting the world in the ways that I can. Protecting Ash, too.
Sounds like you've got your own path to walk. It might be a harder one than Arrow or Melody's.
What about you? Ion's going to have a lot of work ahead of them.
The plan's to start getting directly involved in mankind's future, right? Sounds like a big job. Your first meetings today?
Yes.
I have to wonder how humanity will react to you.
Well, someone once told me, singularities occur outside the public eye. Usually, anyway.
Fig, look after Ringo for us. She'd clearly fall apart without you around.
Of course.
Maybe the conflict really does never end.
That's life.
So all
Now
people
you're
say.
getting it. Well, on that note, I think I'll head out. If I keep sticking around
just gonna
talking,
end
I'll
the
never let
stream
myself
right
leave.
now.
You're not gonna have your final
See you around,
opinions?
Ringo. Fig. It was one hell of a bumpy ride.
On your stream I can, but I
glad
have
I
your
stayed on.
stream volume
Same
turned
here.
on, so I just
If we
keep
ever need an
hearing
MC,
myself double.
We know who to
It's
call.
annoying.
Please give Ash my regards.
Take care.
Yeah, this is the same stuff that I
I
got
should go
now.
too. Thanks for the memories. Try not to bicker too much.
I'll keep that in mind.
Except she's not.
Can you believe this? Melody,
Pages
of
deep.
all people, telling us not to argue with each other. Times sure have changed. See you.
I noticed they're all
Well,
departing
as much
in the
as I'd
order,
love to stay,
in reverse order
I
they
should
got
get back to my
slacked.
work. So, thanks for everything. All we went through. Kaburagi, Dr. Mangetsu, Raven. That would have broken me a long time ago. But I'm okay, because I had you two. If you ever need anything, just reach out. I'll be there for you. Not as a Yatagarasu agent, though. As a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hard time thinking of like even if we did, even if
There they go.
we had the
Yeah.
extra missions, the DLC missions and whatnot, like
We should
we wouldn't have
probably
been
head
able
out, too.
to fully unlock all three soul matrices.
Right.
Wait. Fig, are you nervous?
I could be wrong. I don't
No,
know.
I mean, of course not.
It's okay. We're all in this together, right?
Right.
I think they forgot something. Why don't they just leave Mimi there? Don't they have a use for that? Let's see.
After the battle at the municipal tower, I managed to bring Fig back to us. We even got all of Ion fully restored somehow. Ever since, Flamma's gotten a little more laid back, near as I can tell, anyway. Ion never questioned Fig's choices at the end. They said it was because Fig's still a part of them. I guess all her emotions and decisions came from her, and she came from Ion, and that's good enough for them. And, based on all our experiences among mankind, Ion came to a conclusion. They decided it was time to formally announce ourselves to human society. Up until now, they'd defined themselves as observers on high, removed from humanity. So this was a pretty big shift. Ion had only ever existed as a solitary being. That is, until Fig and I were created to walk among the humans. Humanity's been shouldering all kinds of burdens. Their qualia, relationships, pasts, presents, future.
Fuck is qualia mean?
No idea, but that's the second time I've
Ion
seen
can't
it.
move forward without embracing these concepts of thinking and feeling. The concept of a me and the concept of a you. We can't go on living without mutual understanding or dissent. We can't go on living outside of the past, present, and future. Maybe it's existentially backwards in some ways. Or maybe it's a step forward for an even greater evolution. In any case, Ion decided their place was at humanity's side. Even with all the predictive calculations in the world, we can't know what tomorrow holds. But I think we'll be okay. As long as we're not alone, we'll be fine wherever the future takes us.
That's interesting. I thought they would talk about more than just Ion, but I'll just give my quick thoughts on it. Obviously, it's nowhere near good as like in terms of like in terms of gameplay and like just mechanics. It had a Persona, obviously, and SMT trumpet, but in their own ways. Because if you didn't notice, like the game mechanics of your builds were a lot more prominent in this game than Persona or SMT, right? Is that how you would see it?
Yeah, so like there's a big difference in how you play fights.
It's like in SMT you just kind of, this is too loud all of a sudden. What the hell? You just kind of go full on like like I said, in SMT you just have your demon builds. You don't really have any accessories or augments or mystiques, I should say. Here you need like mystiques, accessories, demons, skill, like just all this junk. Compared to like SMTs, and then it's like SMT and Persona are like more simplified in terms of building your team.
Yeah, so like I actually think that SMT that SMT and Persona put more emphasis on like creating a good demon team than this does. Because you can just you can change any one of the of your party members' affinities at any time, basically, right?
Yeah.
But you know, you have you have yourself and the three other demons on the field at a time in SMT5, and it's not like you can change their affinities like that. You cannot do the essence fusion onto your own demons. You can only do it onto yourself. Whereas basically every time you switch what demon is equipped to your summoner, it's like you're doing an essence fusion.
In a way. As far as the, like, I said it before, while SMT told a story through like the world building and all that other stuff, this entirely was through the characters. Well, Persona does it better, but it's more of a life sim. I don't know, it's hard to tell. I think the story was okay, but... And it's still a good game, don't get me wrong, don't think I'm trashing it. Atlus games have never failed me before. It's just there's a lot, what I look for in a JRPG, there's a lot more in Persona than everything, but... People are just always going to compare every Atlus game, every Atlus JRPG, I should say, to Persona. It's just inevitable.
Yeah, I'm willing to look beyond. I'm willing to look beyond the lack of location, variety, dungeon design. I'm willing to look beyond that because I still enjoy the core gameplay because I'm an SMT nut. That's the gameplay that I like.
I mean, sure, that's the one disappointing thing, was just the locations not being very interesting. Go to it, like you said it before, go to here, go to here.
The graphics was still great though.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Regardless of how uninspired the locations were, like, graphically it's way better than SMT5 is.
Yeah, because you want to know what's interesting? You know, everybody complaining about the how far things were in Pokemon's Scarlet and Violet, they'd like lower the frame rate on them. For the demons in SMT5, they did the exact same thing. Like, if they were too far away, their frame rate would drop. Something that I wanted to add. As I'm ending this, so...
Yeah,
as I'm
it's a common technique.
Yeah, but everybody complained about it then, so... honestly, again, I'm not complaining. This is still a good game. It was definitely worth the money. Paradise Lost. Watching over the dawn of a new era for Ion and humanity.
Oh, that's a different trophy than I got.
Yeah, because you got the bad ending. I saved before I got the keys, so, eh.